Alright, welcome back everybody to another Smash analysis video. Remember when I said that we'd try weekly uploads again? Well, we tried. I mean, kinda. In any case, we've got a BDawg versus Cala today for you, some top tier Ike versus Pichu action. As always, we start out by giving a big shout out to those who made this possible, and that man this time is Jared. He's been the major TO of Colorado Smash for the Springs area for going on something like 4 years. I mean, if we actually paid this guy, he'd have a fat pension by this point. In any case, he's a great guy who's way smarter than me, especially when it comes to matches like this. So go ahead, stalk him on Facebook or something. Tell him you like his beard. He's a cool guy. Okay, so now into some stuff about the video. First and foremost, I've got to give a big warning. Unfortunately, I am bad at what I do, at least with respect to this, and mistakes were made. The biggest which is I accidentally recorded the desktop audio in the same channel as mic audio, which means that the two can't be separated and balanced. It wouldn't be that big of an issue, except the desktop audio is very loud and the bitrate was very low. So as you can infer from that, that means that there's going to be points when the game audio kicks in and bad things are going to happen. Headphone users beware, all of that good stuff. Secondly, this is a very long set. I mean, the set is quite short itself, but the analysis does run a bit long. In order to facilitate, better viewing pleasure, I've gone ahead and separated it into Game 1, Game 2, and Game 3, of which this will be Game 1. So if you want to see the other parts, they're probably on the channel or uploading at the moment. Alright, that's about all I've got for you guys at the moment, so enjoy Game 1 of BDawg versus Cala. Okay, now we're started.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So this will be...
Gotta get that.
Boom boom pow.
There you go. Chicken's rocking my style. Okay, so we got winners round 2. Cala versus BDawg. And this one is Cala, and this one is BDawg. Even though you can't see them right now. I'm just showing off my fancy pen. Alright. Ike versus Pichu. So before we start, let's admire Pichu for a second there. He's a very squashed boy. But what do you think about this matchup? Like,
So
good, bad, indifferent, and why?
this is kind of the classic matchup of speed, of like your very tiny, speedy, light hitting thing versus the giant swinging monster, whatever. It's the classic story.
This is the boss fight, dude.
Yeah, this is the boss fight. You're the tiny little guy. You gotta overwhelm them by being a tiny mosquito, chipping them down, being obnoxious and all that.
Yeah.
Ike with his giant fat sword and muscular muscles kind of throws and swings around and hits you hard and can murder you very quickly, especially as Pichu.
Yeah.
So ideally, it is probably a Pichu favored matchup. However, Pichu is he's a very good definition of a glass cannon in this game, I would say.
Yeah. What do they call him, like squishy or something? I don't know. I don't know these terms.
Yeah.
So
Squishy is a term. Yeah.
Okay, he's squishy. Look, he's already squished.
Yeah.
I don't know. My thoughts on it is that Ike is fast in this game, and
Yes.
Pichu is fast in this game. And so, let's say you're playing Melee, and you have Bowser, and you have, I don't know, a fast
Melee
character.
Bowser.
Like, yeah, Melee Bowser versus Fox. Don't laugh at me. I like to hurt myself sometimes.
Yeah.
But, that type of matchup, if you get in and you stay in, you're never going to let up, and then you win. Unless he does up you out of shield, so that's a bad example. But still, you know what I mean, right?
Yes. You overwhelm them through the quick, tiny hits, and not let someone like Ike get out their long, swinging hit boxes.
Yeah.
In order to chunk you around and murder you.
But in this game, Ike is not. He is slower, but he is much faster than he's ever been, with the exception of the game which shall not be named. And I feel like getting in and staying in is not the right approach. I feel like this is a very whiff punish heavy type of matchup, and that's what you really need to do if you want to see success. You can't be, hey, I'm in your face, you can't throw out a hitbox that's going to threaten me, I'm just going to combo you to death. You have to be like, okay, you missed a neutral air, you missed a forward tilt, you missed a forward smash, and now's my opportunity. I'm so quick I can get to you and take you out of the game.
Yeah,
so,
and it's Pichu. Right?
Yeah. And so you kind of need to also be cognizant of the fact that that retreating is just as important as attacking, as always. But in this matchup specifically, the way that you run away but still maintain a zone where you can get in is very important.
Yeah. I would definitely say Pichu dictates the flow.
Yeah.
Or has the ability to, at least.
Yeah. So,
Go!
Game 1, go SD.
Okay, some good hits right out of the gate. Is getting a hyper aggression.
He's throwing out his projectiles. He's like, okay, I'm gonna throw the bounce. This is going to do something.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go over with it.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go back though. This forward air is not something that I like.
Yeah.
Okay,
so why did he get hit here?
So he got hit here because he went for a. Obviously, you only get hit for doing bad options, so this is a bad option. But the reason is, why is it a bad option? This is a terrible option because Ike is jumping at you, and that's cool. Ike jumps at people. That's what he does. But Ike has no way to get from. Oh, we can do this, dude. Okay. Ike is here.
Yes.
You are here. In order to get here, Ike needs to do one of these, right? So he needs to go this way.
Yes.
We're gonna make it 3, so it's like symmetrical. So he needs to come to you. Ike is slow, so Ike does not have the capability to go from here to here in the amount of time that it's taking to throw out this hitbox.
Yeah.
So what you see happen is Brandon plays this particular exchange like he is Ike, right? So it's here, he's like, I'm gonna zone you out with this huge hitbox. And Ike's like, wait, that's my line. And the rat gets hit. So
Does a nair, covering everything as he comes down.
yeah. So I don't believe that Pichu cannot zone. I believe he's very bad at zoning. And going for hits like this, and let's put it in context a little bit. They're going, he's off the ledge.
Yeah. This is him trying to recover.
Get back some stage control.
Yeah.
So
Cala reacts to it, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna
Jump back
do
at
something
him.
about it.
So like that neutral air, I think that he was emboldened by the success of this neutral air, because he comes in with this neutral air and he's like, okay, I traded, which is good in this situation because I'm at lower percent, I get stage control. And then he tries to take it a step further with this ill-advised forward air, and then he gets punished very, very hard because it's Ike.
Nair sets up gets that stage control. Cala learns things, and then he says, okay, if he's gonna jump again, then I'm just gonna shield and
So, zone too hard to be careful. Okay, so this is the edge guard.
that's the good stock. That's what I like to see.
Yeah. So here we go. Call is off stage. He's forced to recover one of 2 ways. He's forced to recover high and uses up B, or the not so high and uses side B.
Yeah.
In any case, this Thunder Jolt is pretty much perfection. There's I can't crunch out, on this frame it would have been better or not, but this is exactly what you want to do. You threaten the ledge, and then you retreat and wait for the option. So great threaten, amazing retreat, good recognition of how far that will go.
Yep.
That side B, and then perfect punish.
Yep.
This could not, in my mind, have been played any better for this situation. Good guys. Okay. Reestablishing the neutral. That was an interesting little grab.
He's fine. He's trying to get
I'm saying that
something in the back.
than this right here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is again, this is good. Because this hitbox.
Yeah,
right
Ike commits. Ike has to commit to things.
Yeah. Ike has like a wife and 6 kids and a mortgage.
Yeah.
And his hitbox goes like.
Well, it goes up too. It's the pillar. Yeah.
So yeah, this is the Ike hitbox you're facing.
Yeah.
Not obviously,
Exaggerated, but
a little bit. So this going up. Oh no.
Yeah. So the fact that Cala does this, he's like, "You're gonna go to ledge," and then BDawg rightfully recognizes this, and then he's just kind of like, "No, I'm Pichu. I can go over this."
Yeah.
So.
I'm over it. So yeah, that's very recovery again.
Yeah. So he takes the stage control from him if for a second. And then actually go. So he takes back stage control. Go a little bit to there on how this neutral exchange goes.
Okay. So boom, his live, his well, his on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
He jumps at him.
So he threatens the space.
Yeah. So that's
which
good.
is fine. He makes Cala use his double jump, which is good.
Okay. And at this point, I think that this is the biggest part that personally I struggle with, and I think that many players struggle with it. It's the fact that when you have somebody in the air, that is one of the most powerful positions you can be in.
Yes.
Because they can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
If this was Smash 4, it wouldn't really matter. But this is Ultimate, where directional air dodges are a thing. So in this case, you plan for him to land with an option, right, like neutral air or forward air, and then you do up tilts or up airs or something to threaten that. But he does not. Yeah. And it is sad.
Yes.
So
but that's the thing. So it was the good idea that he did the back air. It threatened Cala's space. He gets scared. He uses his double jump.
Yep.
The most precious resource in probably all of Smash, honestly.
I agree. I would say invincibility frames are maybe a little bit more precious.
I mean, you barely get them in this game, though.
Well, yeah, but if you're Melee Fox, you got them for like days, nights, weekends, and
Yeah,
holidays.
you get them on frame 1.
Yeah.
On your shine.
They're the
But
best.
this isn't Melee. You get them on the ledge and on the respawn and nothing more.
Yeah. So what do you think of this? So after Cala lands,
And random smash attacks, I guess. But
and this guy,
so
he runs
Cala
in,
lands.
and he shields.
Yes.
Which is
I think that is an okay response, just because he recognized, oh, I missed my opportunity. I'm going to approach him, but I'm going to do it cautiously.
yeah.
So as we go a little bit farther, Cala full hops way up here
And does an air.
and does a nair.
Oh.
At which point, BDawg, so
This is the forward air point, dude. This is the point where you forward air. Look, you would have caught him. It would have been a good day.
No. Fair is frame 10. The nair is already out.
Oh, it's frame 10? Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably as slow as, I think it's as slow as stereo.
Okay. Never
Just
mind.
let me double check. So
We've got the frames.
maybe a nair, if you can get in there fast enough.
Yeah, let's see. It looks like Ike's neutral air is something like frame 10 on activation and frame 59 before it ends. So yeah, you've got...
Yeah, so, but the thing is, he started it way up here, back when BDawg was in shield. So BDawg can't, it takes 3 frames to jump, and then if he does forward air, which, let's see, we don't even get to see what he did.
Yeah.
Because the sword was already in place. He was already covering that threat. And because Ike had already started his move, it is too late.
Okay.
So as soon as Ike starts his move, if you are already not hitting him, then it's too late.
Okay, so in this situation, I guess we can put this one down to he reacted poorly to what was happening at the time.
Yes. So in this kind of situation, shielding was correct. So shielding was correct, but you needed to stay shielded.
Or drop shield and back off. And yeah, so okay.
Well, the end lag on Nair is
very low. I will grant you that.
It's 7. Yeah, that's pretty low.
Yeah, it's very low. But what I'm thinking is, right, you're in shield, you're here. And then Ike is going to land, and let's say this entire area is going to be...
That's all threat zone.
Yeah,
Ike Nair is going to cover
zone.
that.
So, as Pichu, I think that you either... So you have to back up, right? If you want to live. or you have to stay shielded.
Yes.
And that's going to be a lot of shield pressure, and the shield in this game is very bad. Being caught in shield is a very bad thing. So I think that you move back to like right here, and you wait for him to land, and then you recognize that he just landed with an aerial that has very little cooldown, and he knows it has little cooldown. So you don't wait for, so this is 1, right? I think he lands here, right? He's all happy.
Ike lands there?
Yeah, Ike lands.
No, Ike
yeah,
lands over here.
He's right here. Sorry. Ike, fine.
All good. Ike lands inside of the hitbox.
No, that's cool. Ike lands here.
Yes.
Okay, got a big sword. And so you're Pichu, and you've moved back, so you're right here. So what you want to do is stay here and do not punish the nair. Do not punish the nair. Wait for move number 2, because Ike's probably going to forward tilt, which will reach something like this.
Yes.
So
that's fine.
Yeah. So then the forward tilt has way more cooldown than the neutral air, and that's when you punish.
And I agree. But you can also just shield both as well.
I think your shield would break.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Maybe he gets caught.
Well, the thing is, you can also parry either one of them.
That's why
Well, parry is a good thing to learn.
yeah.
I don't know how comfortable BDawg is with it, but it's...
I don't think I've seen it. It's good, you know? It was like, okay.
That was a good weight.
Yep. Ike is,
It's like, okay,
dangerous.
he's already got...
Yep.
Yeah, there's a hitbox. I don't want to deal with that. He has armor on
the
it.
shield, like, so this is to me looking like a bit of a habit. You got a shield, he's using it in these scenarios where he thinks he's going to get hit, which is obviously when you should be using it, but he spaces and then he uses a shield while he's spacing. That is bad.
He uses it as a stopping tool.
And why is he staying it so long? Because this isn't 60 FPS.
Yeah.
So
he does it. He shields. He's like, okay, I'm probably gonna get hit. No, I'm not gonna get hit. Pichu's happy about that.
Yeah.
But then what does he do after?
And he grabs
So
it. This is good.
yes. Yeah.
See, that's perfect. That's good, but just maybe the shield, be cognizant. If you're going to use it as a stopping tool, like dedicate yourself to using it as a stopping tool. You don't want to be like, okay, so this is a stopping shield, and then you're like, oh wait, he might hit me. I'm going to stay a little bit longer in here. So you're either shielding or you're using it to stop. Thunder,
which does not work unless you follow their DI. Any sensible player will not DI. Then you're not a sensible player. Okay, so back up. So same thing happens again. This is a repeat of
the first stock.
Yes, of the first stock. So Pichu gets him off stage, does the thunder, and then he lets Ike back on for free.
Yeah. So this is a bad one.
So
the other one was a good one. The other one he was positioned better as well.
Yeah. So honestly, that whole neutral exchange. So throw him over.
Good.
Got him with that. Came up. Got him scared. Keep him in the corner. Yeah. Keeps it. Yeah. Keeps
what did he do
his.
there? Yes, he keeps his shield up. I'm telling you, this
Yeah.
guy shields too much. So right there, boom.
Yeah. So Ike has already committed
Yeah.
to doing the side B over there.
So okay, here's the thing. Here's what I don't understand about this exchange, right? You're Pichu, and you pass Ike. So if you're going to get hit, you die because you're at 153. That's what happens.
Yes.
And if that happens, it happens right here.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen here. It doesn't happen here, and it certainly does not happen there.
Mm-hmm.
So if this one, so that one looks like it is a stopping tool because he puts it up and then he automatically drops it.
Yeah.
But it's just bad. Like the spacing is completely off on this one. The other one, spacing beautiful. Maybe he got lucky. Maybe he's really good, and this time he just had a little bit of a mess up.
Yeah.
But you had almost, like Jared said, they had exact identical exchange. Threaten the space, do the thing, and then completely misspace it. So yeah, that was a missed opportunity.
I mean, it's the roll afterwards as well. It's like, it's okay, like, to use shield in that kind of, like, you're using it okay, but you're like the times that you are using it and that it's a habit in is when you're kind of in neutral and you can actually like get hit. You're in danger.
Yeah.
In some capacity.
Yeah.
Cala he has used side B. I'm pretty sure that runs out. I don't even know if you can activate it. After like the blue streak is gone? I'm not even sure if you can activate it. I'm not sure.
So. I think if you get hit by it, it gets activated either way. Yeah, so this roll is
But
bad.
you're Pichu as well. Like, you're tiny.
That's fair.
So unless Cala like went onto the ground and then released it, it's not gonna hit you.
Yeah. And what do you think of this? So he rolls, which is bad, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
He gets
it was probably buffered or something like that.
Okay, that's fair. And then his back air. Threaten space. Again, look, he got his double jump.
Yes.
He got the resources, dude.
Yes.
He's got the Vespine gas, and he runs up and goes for a shield.
Is there a shield grab instantly?
And...
Oh, right. It's this one. Yeah.
His dunzo.
Yes. So that's another case of, yes, shielding is the correct choice, but you're not committing to it for long enough.
I think this is another situation of you have an up air.
Yes.
Why don't you use your up air? Because right here, he's at the apex of his jump, and so right about here is when Ike wants to start his neutral air, so he has the minimal amount of lag on land, and he hasn't started his neutral air here or here.
Yes.
So you jump, you get an up air.
Yep.
If you miss the up air, Ike's not going to be able to hit you at this point. So just recognize that and up air him.
Yeah.
So then he dies in a very funny way, which we all appreciate.
I mean, I can at least respect his decision on why he puts the shields there. That's just good calling out.
Yeah. So you call out the double jumps like this more often, dude.
Yep. Because like a lot of people, especially Cala hasn't been using rising arrows, he's been using falling arrows.
Yeah.
So see, there you go. Good falling arrow because falling there is how he gets his combo.
Yeah, that is.
So if you think that he's gonna double jump, throw it out there before he gets there because he's not gonna be doing rising.
He's getting good combo. See, good spacing, good.
Yeah, corner pressure is great.
Yeah, so here's what I want to say. Every time there is a situation in which it is, here's what you should be doing because you are Pichu, BDawg shines. So right here, spacing, look, brush his little ears, that's great, amazing.
Smash is a 3D game.
Yeah. he's got the forward tilt, which is amazing, again. And then he knows that after I get the forward tilt at this percent, on this character, this is what I do. And he goes for it. And he misses it, which is fine because... No, actually it's not fine.
That was good on Cala. He's just kind of like, he's going to be coming at me. I expect he's either going to do like an F tilt or something. I'm just going to get out of the way. That's good. Throw him off stage. that was probably like an accidental, either a roll read or an accidental pivot. So
okay, because
I know that happens to me all the time in this game.
Okay, because that's Japanese.
Yeah.
And then okay, so here's the thing. Here's what I think. I think that one of the biggest things that players who aren't top players face. So I don't want to say bad players because it's not bad players. It's everybody who doesn't really know what they're doing very well. What they'll do is they'll go for something. So obviously he's facing the wrong way. He does the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And then he goes for
the right thing too late.
Yes. So
yes.
If you've already done the wrong thing,
drop it.
Yeah, it's done.
Just drop it.
Cut your losses and run away.
Yep.
Like right now, like that. You can pull up this video and you can show your grandma. You can be like, hey grandma, listen, if I had done this forward smash like 6 frames earlier, I would have won. And your grandma would say, great, you're amazing, you're wonderful, you know? But you already fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. It's a wrap. Just don't play for your grandma, dude. Play for you.
Yeah. Don't hit where they already were when they're not there. Yeah. Hit where they are or where they're going to be, depending on the
judge either of them for this match.
That's just them kind of like reading each other. Ambitious up air, but tries to get stage advantage with it. Probably dash attack. Too bit of a hard call out for
This is the final one. The freeze frame, dude. It's good. Again, right there. Threaten it. Threaten the double jump or the option.
Yeah.
Land with him and get it. So that's good. That's good.
Yeah, very good.
I liked it. You know, it was a close game. There were some things that could have been done better, but
Pichu wins.
that's good. You don't play this game, you say to yourself, I won that. I'm gonna win the next one. It's gonna be a wrap.
It's BDawg. He's gonna win everything.
Dude, this is the Genesis 6 champion. Well, Genesis 7 champion.
Stop battle.
Alright, that was game 1 of the set. If you'd like to watch game 2, I'll put the link in the description once it's done uploading, and these should all be in a playlist or something of that nature. Here's hoping that you enjoyed it and that your ears are still intact. As always, a big thank you to Colorado Smash for letting me use the footage. A even bigger thank you to Jared for sitting down and going through this with me. And the biggest thank you to all of you for watching. See ya.